I've been brought fish, and then I made some tater tots, so. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, let the whole thing drain.
That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
Yeah, a few moss patches could be the start of new life.
In centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing.
No. Let me guess, you want me to kill the dilemma?
Shh. But yes. Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
Rightfully so, this is her home and a sanctuary for new life.
And what about all the Pergrunen that call Solace home? Do we count for nothing? I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
No, you'll have to get your water without disturbing the Dilungen.
We're not getting anything until that blockage is cleared out of the aqueduct. If you can at least do that much, we'll make do. We'll have to.
Okay. I mean, in the old days, they made just fine with the aqueduct, so what's the big deal now? Well, there's a big beetle. The big one can fly. Whoa! I just shot it, like, into space. Did you see that? There we go.
I was just getting warmed up.
Okay. Let's say, is there anything? Oh, yes, there is. There is a treasure up here. Hey, Andu, how you doing? Oh, cool.
Water's deep enough to swim under the tower, as long as you hold your breath.
Oh, things are rough right now, not gonna lie, but we're managing. I'm managing. I mean, I've been complaining a little bit recently. Shit's still way better than before I moved, but definitely some hiccups right now. I'm just glad that I'll be getting payout in a little bit because it's probably definitely gonna be needed in a little bit. Even if not necessarily needed, it's gonna help ensure that I can still do Death Stranding. Because our income's gonna suck for a couple of weeks, potentially. If not longer. If not longer. Like, we'll be fine, but... There are some worst case scenarios at the moment that are not like doomsday, but not great either.
You take lead.
We got company.
You didn't need to do that, but thank you, it does help. Seriously, thank you. It helps extra because I've already hit payout, so that means that, like, that's gonna be in my pocket in, what is it, like, next month, I think? So. What did you, yeah, man. I don't know. You guys are just genuinely, like, absolutely amazing. Like, I never expect help. I don't talk about those troubles because I expect anything. But, like, I don't know. I hope you guys know how much it is appreciated. And now fishy spam, yeah. Because... oh, man. It's just like... it's awesome. Thank you so much. Because that actually should make this payout enough for Death Stranding, I think. Entirely.
Look out!
Is that all you got?
Someone's eager to meet us.
And then get the lava ones. Because they suck. They got like little mortars. Oh god. Okay. 10 health. 10 health, guys. Those fish were all bad. Oh, I didn't see the big one up there. There we go.
That water's not going anywhere
Yes, it is.
until we clear those vines.
The Pergrunen will be relieved. Fresh water is the one resource every kid needs.
Can I get up there? Cool. Okay, I'm gonna come this way to go back down. Bad fish, not best, but not bad. Fast way down. I don't know why the aqueduct wouldn't have been enough to begin with. Like,
Gabral would be downright insufferable if I went back to them empty-handed. Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
like that's how they would have done it back before when the Aikido were here and stuff. So what's the big deal? I'm gonna follow the aqueduct down because I saw some like stuff on it. So and this way I can explore this area a little bit more and make sure there's nothing else up here. I don't think we went this way. You'd rather someone vent a bit more than be a fake, inauthentic show. Well, and that's like, you know, I don't know if you were here as much back when I was still in Canada, but I'm very, like, mental health friendly, and it's not healthy to keep shit locked up, you know? And I mean, the stuff that's going on, it's going to affect things, so it's like... And I've never been somebody that could just, like... Okay, I don't want to say I can't, like... dissociate and pretend, or at least, okay, I never pretend everything is okay. But I would, like, I can get by without talking about it, but I mean... you know, the things that are going on are gonna affect things, so... Life doesn't happen inside a tiny box. Ow. As much as many people might wish it did. Okay, I still have that equipped.
Who's ready for more?
I don't know what that red ball was, but... This place is open if other people need to vent, too.
Stand back.
My only rule is... don't shit on other people. Like, essentially just tolerance and... acceptance of, like... Oh, the memory! Yes! That includes of oneself, too, which a lot of people don't have.
We have been here before. Do you feel the old roots twisting in the loam?
You're back? Yeah, no worries, Bearded. I feel a shadow of essence, long dead life. Growth paused before its time. Yeah, hell no. Not even gonna repeat the question, but just hell no. I've seen comments from both sides, and the American side is just not all there. And I'm pretty sure the Canadian side was essentially just, oh hell no. There will be a wall first. All I'll say is that I never realized this, but like, and I didn't know this like back before either, but like, now that I'm living here, there's a large proportion of our food, for example, that comes from Canada, so. You had to ask out of curiosity as a home company. So, but yeah, a large proportion of food is actually from Canada, from what we've seen. So, moral of the story is probably going to be don't piss off Canada. Even so, like, we've started getting wow butter for the kid because I'm allergic to peanut butter. And he's in the stage where he's constantly trying to force feed me his food. But on top of that, he just gets really messy, and so whatever he eats gets everywhere. And we don't need me going into anaphylactic shock because of it. And wow butter's made in Canada. A bunch of other stuff that we have eaten is too. know too much about, like, I mean, until recently, I never really actually had much real maple syrup. I'm starting to switch, though, because, I can get decent price stuff because of our Costco slash Sam's Club. We have both right now because we got one for, like, $5. Memberships. And you can get, like, the big-ass jugs for an arguably reasonable price. But supposedly it's actually a lot healthier for you.
The trees shake with the passing of beasts. Their prey skitters beneath the leaves.
I have
But we
hiccups
took
now.
it all away. Now our memory is a wound reopened.
Show me what you can remember.
You are Maru, a Jabaru Sinakis. You stand
Making
on
a
the
typical
shoulders of all who
stereotypical joke
spoke
for
us
Fumsies. Don't
before.
ban you over me.
You are young in your role, newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn. You tempered your body and spirit in our image.
I mean,
Tell us, Maru, how did you perform?
little do people know, but a lot of those Canadian stereotypes and jokes are actually, like, initiated by Canadians. I was exceptional.
All of your life had led to this. We noticed your promise, and you rewarded us tenfold. We had chosen many new guardians, but we cherished you first. Now you stood for the garden. Your destiny awaited you. The leader sent you to the temple of Galawain's tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Adra, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home?
I found love and community. I would have this one be, like, all nice and
A
stuff.
sapling thriving in its native soil. Why?
I was closer to you than ever.
You were beloved, whole, the steward of a purpose you had not found within yourself. In the third year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself. The creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them?
Okay, so we know that Sapadal doesn't like to be worshipped. To conserve the water they had.
They sustained each other for a time, but the crops withered, hunger gnawed, until one day, relief. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct, a river of their own design. Its veins
Is
were
this the ending?
trees.
I don't think so.
Across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not
There's one of these
consult us
memories in
first?
each zone. You never objected to building before.
They had never shorn so much away. In the path of the aqueduct lived a mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle.
Its fruit fed hundreds.
A font of vitality. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He raised his axe.
I tried to stop him.
You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm. It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene?
The tree couldn't defend itself, someone had to.
Compassion greater than our gift. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall. The earth erupts, a chorus of screams. Ash blots out the sun.
You dried up the water.
Nothing would grow there. A hot knife to stanch the blood. Yet there you stood. A sprout in the dust. A witness to our tragedy. You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you.
You were hurt, of course you reacted.
We hear their lamentations still.
Yeah, I think so too, Indu. It happened eons ago. Forgive yourself.
Prune the dead growth. We should like that to be our way. Years passed. The Aikido returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty, but the scars never healed. We too had learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Cool. Increase your attack damage by 10%. Nice. Remember to use that. Well, now I'm glad it came up this way. Because we could have missed that. And yeah, I have no idea how much longer is in the game. And I don't want to know. Welcome back, Bearden. Alright, there we go. Okay. So that's all of, that's this area over here. I don't know if that's all of it or not, but at least we can fast travel back there if we need to. I wonder if I should go up to Solace Keep first. I guess we'll just go there, and then I will try to... Death Stranding 2 releases in June 26th will be in no... Yeah. Yup. Hey, Tachio, how you doing? You know Bearded? I mean, I'm not surprised if some of my viewers know each other, because a lot of you guys come from similar communities. Like, a bunch of my people come from, like, I'm gonna say, maybe, like, 3 or 4 communities? Is that you? And Undo, yes. And my payout should now officially be enough to get Death Stranding 2. I just need to see if I can, I need to try and figure out where to get a hard copy on release day. That's gonna be the challenge. So it may not be... Although, I usually don't stream until the afternoon anyways. I could take the kid out shopping in the morning. On release day. You're about to play... Yeah, I know you were saying to chill. I need to replay it because, God, I need a story refresher. So yes, if anybody's chatting, no spoilers for Death Stranding 1, for Tichio's sake. Did I ever go up here? Maybe? Yeah. Oh, Bearded, that is a sentiment we know very well here. Thinking while typing is hard. I mean, I also type on my phone a lot, so I get ya.
Just like the good old days.
What the heck is this? Let's head towards this. I want to, just in case this gives me something. Right. Actually, we haven't found another camp spot here yet.
That island with the glowing tree. That's gotta be the garden. I don't see an easy way to get there, though. Let's look around. Maybe there's something in here.
We are close. break the bars.
Envoy, over here. As I live and breathe, the faithless Envoy. Ludwine finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots.
Does that lead have anything to do with the tower behind you?
The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it.
I don't think you're well. I'm gonna back away.
You've done what the roots want. Poison in our veins. Traitor. I know what you are. The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them. Bleed them.
Oh dear. Be careful. He might be too far gone.
Giant magical trees, such a classic theme going through Secret of Mana, Dragon Quest XI, the Lord of the Rings, right into Elden Ring. And I mean, I think it's because it's such a like it's such a core concept in any story that's based off of like magic or even just like the natural world. Like, I could list probably off the top of my head, like, at least 4 or 5 others. And that's just off the top of my head without even thinking. Because you also have, like, Trees of Life or magical trees in Wheel of Time. You have them in World of Warcraft. You have them in... I had another one. The Sakura original is a Nordic world tree. Yeah, that's what I think. Why can't I think of the other one that I literally just had in my head? It doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to fight.
The roots come, and you'll be the death of the sun. Won't let you. We'll stop you. Kill you! Die as the roots die. Die, traitor! Lay yourself down.
Is someone there?
This. Coming from your right.
Ow! There's a priest. Oh my gosh.
Hold up.
There's the priest.
To your left.
Woo! That was an unexpected fight. Genshin has one, as did Starro, yeah. Like I said, it's such a core. When you think about it, there are very, very few, like, truly original stories out there. Even if somebody isn't intentionally using inspiration. It's probably all just different ways to get up here. Alright, I guess let's save, because that way I can decide whether or not to go back if I feel like this is gonna finish, like, stuff too early.
I like that trick a lot better before it led to all those trials in Naku Kubel. You sure do know how to show us the sights, Envoy.
Much as I want to get to the garden, I'm loath to swim through that.
Okay. No.
We're set, go!
Ah, here we go. Nandru's journal. There are precious few legible entries in this journal, which was written centuries ago by a leader of the Pargrunan named Nandru, who commanded the dwarves to build a permanent home in Gallowayne's tusks. Most of what survives details either the minutiae behind the construction of Solace Keep or the relations between the dwarves that followed Nandru's lead. There is one entry of particular note. The godless bridge has fallen. Perhaps that is for the best. I may have found another path to the garden, one better suited to conceal its secrets from the intrusive and foolhardy.
I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the Acid Sea.
Anyone have any ideas?
I'd say we find whoever's in charge around here. If anyone knows about another path, they're probably in Solace Keep.
Good thinking. With luck, we'll find out what the Steel Garrote are up to on our way.
Then let's head to Solace Keep. If we hurry, we can keep ahead of the Steel Garrote.
Quick and careful. We must reach the garden before the Steel Garrote, no matter the cost.
Yes, let's go already.
All right. Oh, I leveled again. Ooh. Oh, I like this. I'm not even using her, so I'm just using the points just to use them. Sure. And then Kai's. Yeah, let's do it. Hmm. That might not be terrible, but... Oh, let's grab this, because I use this spell a lot. So one more point and I'll be capped, probably. You can see like the roots coming from like across the acid sea. It's kind of cool. Kind of surprised there's not an Audra pillar, like a camp spot there. To be honest. Okay, I'm just gonna head to Solace Keep now, because that way we can get any quests that are there, and then continue. Where does this go? I'm just gonna straight to town now. Ooh, side tunnel. My attention span is probably akin to that of like small bird. Okay. And then, what's the other way? Ooh, another lockbox. Alright. Now we can go to town. don't know what Kai thinks he's doing, but... Here we go.
That's one for us.
Oh, this one's locked. Most of the writing in this old journal is faded beyond legibility or overgrown by mold. What little can be ciphered tells the sad story of a farmer's failed attempts at cultivating the land. Though prospects seemed good at first, what little value the land had quickly dried up. After months of failure, the farm was abandoned, and its owner deciding to leave Galloway's tusk for more fertile land. It kills me to leave, but I can't stay away when even the food's left the tusks.
Coming from the rear.
The envoy needs healing.
Doop, doop, doop.
We're set rock!
Not looking so good.
Behind it!
Oh god. Oh, come on! Damn it. I miss it. Okay, so this was after this part. So I'm gonna have to go do that little tunnel that we saw again, but that's fine. Whoops.
They're off!
Alright, down we go. And now we know that that annoying fight is there, so I can try to go from a better angle rather than just jumping right up into him. Okay, so there's a battle here.
Beyond safe! We're set rock!
Bouncy, bouncy. There we go. Okay.
That's one for us.
Loot everything. And then... Because I'm wondering if there's a way into this building from the top.
Stay sharp. Someone's been recently.
Twist and rock! Twist and rock!
There we go. That is clearly Fosroda. I mean, it could be an Easter egg. Oh, there's no way in here? Okay, we got this though. A series of entries in a ledger that tracks the health of the nearby crops. Gull wheat, singed roots spread too deeply into the soil where temperatures raise sharply. Knock peas required too much water. Rows 1 and 2 seemed fine for a few weeks, but they dried out quickly after. Stone leaf very hardy until flowering began. At which point they seemed to simply starve from lack of nourishment. Ritter's foil grew really well under shade, especially when planted among the drying knotpea stalks. Seemed to thrive where other crops failed, but extreme heat proved deadly to them. Okay. So yeah, because these guys should be all moved out now. Ow. Bonk. Okay, so now I can actually explore this. Oh, I should go back to the other one and explore the other one too. I'm sure we'll have to go up there at some point. I don't know if these words will ever find you. If they do, I imagine we've either escaped the tusks or else been killed trying. Not that it really matters. I know I'm forever gone to you now. Please don't think of me as having abandoned my duty, or you. You've not been out in the tusks for so long. You don't know what it's like anymore. We must return to wandering or die. I only want us all to leave this place together. Or at least I want to leave and return with supplies that will restore you to comfort. Please understand, I only did it for us. This camp is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. there's a camp spot. I say, and then I head the other direction. It almost looks like somewhere I should be able to break, but I don't think it is. This is a shrine. Is this where I get the idol? Madness overtook the hunter. He used his bow to pry apart the Leviathan's jaws, then climbed inside and impaled the lashing tongue on a crooked tooth, stabbing until the beast choked on its own dark blood. The hound was saved. The creature trembled in death, and the hunter emerged victorious. His tribe endured the winter with stomachs full of salted Leviathan. They filled their lamps with its oil. They made clever weapons of its bones, ribs, and teeth. As for the hunter, he never strung his bow again. Instead, he displayed it over the hearth where it hung like the smirk of an approving god. Okay. Well, I want to level for them probably first. Okay, so this is where I've been. I would have thought there would be the thing here. Maybe not. Alright, let's try and get to the city. Maybe we can find a note that'll tell us where everything is. Guy's a plus.
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe. The homestead up ahead is all run by Zarps. Used to be it was occupied by outcasts, but things happened. The region's getting more lethal. If you think the Salos steppe was hell, it's nothing next to the primordial depths up north. The Zarps used to be more peaceful, but the recent tremors tore up the terrain so badly they had to go south.
What have the Zorbs done with the homestead?
They started turning it into one of their villages. Even ripped up the crops planted by the Wardens. What a waste. There are some Bargrunin living in the wastelands out here, all without the aid of the Wardens. If someone got rid of the Zarps, they might be able to shelter here. Maybe even grow some crops. It's up to you if you would like to help out with the Zarps, but I hope you do.
Yeah, we'll help. Did this guy have anything to say? Ooh, vendor. Oh, Daiko!
Greetings, lovely customer, and welcome to... Oh, it's you.
He can't still be mad about the whole forced exile thing, right?
Yes, it's been far too long since you reported me to the Tiranui and got me exiled. Now I live here, in this wasteland. Did you know that the Park Runen are not very friendly to newcomers?
Why not go
Now
the other
I've
way?
gotta make skates and fast, hopefully before nightfall. These beetles are annoying and everywhere. So, are you going to buy anything?
Sure. I'll buy your lockpicks. How's that sound, dude? That's kind of all I need.
The least you could do is buy something.
Can I ask him
it's you
questions?
again. Please say you're just here to buy.
How's being exiled going for you?
Just great. Are you going to buy anything?
No, I'm gonna go. I bought everything I needed already.
Totally legal wear.
They could have traded for
Whoops.
Get it together, Ronco.
Ulfen!
I'm hoping that got rid of the priest. Bouncy ball.
Kaiser!
There we go. There we go.
Everyone okay?
Yes. Except for the Zorobs. They're not so okay. It's been a few years since I found great-grandmother Marina's writings of her life in the living lands in Solus. I've thought about this choice for so long, but I finally know my answer. I need to retrace her steps. I need to return to my ancestral home. I may never see Stalwart or my family again. This is not an easy decision, and the journey won't be easy, but I feel a calling I can no longer ignore. It took a few years, but I finally arrived. The journey alone has been incredible. Traveling through Glandfath, I didn't think it was possible for so many trees to be in one place. And the people of the Deerwood were just as hospitable as the stories of them I'd heard. I will admit that traveling by boat was not the most pleasant experience. It's certainly something I'm not keen on doing again. Luckily, I earned enough from odd jobs I took during my travels that I didn't have to lend my services as part of the ship's crew. Call me crazy, but I feel home. Like a part of me was yearning to return. At last, it has. I think I made the right decision, staying some time in Paradise. A wonderful woman by the name of Cosmina was happy to give me some training, for free. She would never say such a thing, but I think she just wants to help people survive this place. After saying my goodbyes and selling some things I no longer need, I'll be venturing onward to Solus Keep. I should be on the road within the new year. My first day out of Dawnshore, and I'm veritably shaking with excitement. I'll miss some of the comforts and company of Paradise, but it will all be worth it. And here I thought the Deerwoodens were hospitable. Despite the difficulties they're facing, the Fiorans were incredible hosts. I still don't understand it all, but with just a few days' time in Fjord, I felt like I got a crash course in animancy. I hope things turn around in Emerald Stair. Its overgrown wilds are a deadly place. Thank the gods for Cosmina's tutelage. I don't know if I'd have survived that spoiling attack without it. Even though I'd just gotten through the worst part of the deep woods, it was a pleasant surprise to meet the Adherent envoy I'd heard so much about. I felt safer with them around, and something else, too. Almost like they were a part of this place, of the living lands. A part that blessedly didn't want me dead. I was excited for a change of pace when I was finally able to leave the forests and bogs of Emerald Stair behind. But if I really knew what awaited for me, I very well may have stopped my journey in Fjord. I'm joking, of course. Mostly. Shatterscarp is a lot of things, but none of them I would describe as pleasant. Even still, the wasteland is better now than being trapped behind Thirdborn's walls. Supplies are low, but I'm sure I have enough to make it the rest of the way. And eager am I to leave. I saw strange magic near some ancient ruins across the vast chasm. Even stranger, I felt a chill wind wash over me, colder than anything I'd ever experienced back in Stalwart. That shouldn't happen in a desert. I can't wait to leave this place. The moment I stepped into the blasted yet somehow beautiful wasteland of Galawain's Tusk, I knew I had made the right choice. Arriving at the living lands may have felt like coming home, but it was nothing compared to this. I can almost hear great-grandmother Marina's voice in my head, as if she is here with me, crying out with joy and celebrating in my triumph. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes, clearly. Yeah, I know. It's like, clearly this trip ended well for you. Tonight I make camp in this abandoned homestead. I can see the keep shining ahead, a glorious beacon in the night. After a good night's rest, I will make my way there first thing in the morning. If I'm lucky, I'll arrive before the sun reaches its peak. I'm nearly there, nearly home. Well, that's sad. Zorb's got her, I guess. Must have gotten lazy if, Here lies Fane, devoted husband and steadfast warden. Oh, I need a beer. I can't take it. Here lies Elenka, pillar of her community and of her family. My dearest Elenka, I miss you with all my heart and soul. Not a day goes by where I do not think of you. I see you in the faces of all in our community whose lives you touch with your tender care and endless affection. Without you, I feel as if I've lost a crucial and irreplaceable piece of myself. Though I dare say I may soon follow you to the beyond, for my own days may well be numbered. I've recently fallen ill, and I'm no longer able to carry out my duties as a warden. I cannot say whether it is a disease which ails me or a loss of will. I am at least comforted in the fact that I may not need endure the pain of your loss much longer. When my time comes, I've left very specific instructions for my burial. I will be by your side once more. By the grace of the gods, our souls may be fortunate enough to cross paths in the next life. Forever yours, Fane. Oh. Make sure that I can't get in the doors, and then we'll check the roof. Nope. Oh, people got things to say, too.
Here we go!
We've got company!
Nothing beyond safe! Good one! They run! Go on 10!
love the cackle.
Enjoy the pain! Is...
Come on. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Alright, there we go. Okay, now I got a lot to do. Oh, I should pick up this quest. So I can see when it's completed.
Is that all you got?
They're wrong! They're wrong!
There we go. Just feels so overpowered. I love it.
You're mine now.
I let you have that one!
Free mana essence. Essence. Sorry, not mana. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna do a leg stretch really quick and get some lemonade. I've got it like just here, but I'm gonna leg stretch. Hold tight.